welcome back. It is Sunday once again, so it is time for the weekly community update, and I'm really excited to see you guys. I always get so excited when it's Sunday because I'm like, yay, I get to make a vlog and talk to everybody, and it's so helpful to be able to go back every week and look at all the comments and be like, cool, everyone last week really liked the idea of doing a dinosaur spin-off series because I take forever to get to dinosaurs in zoo crafting, so maybe doing a secondary series where we just focus on dinos. That was really fun to see how many of you guys loved that idea. And I'm kind of torn. I'm like, maybe what we'll do in zoo crafting now is send the majority of the fossils that we collect to that world so that we can start getting dinosaurs spread through that world. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. There's going to be some really fun things that we're going to be doing pretty soon, and I'm just so excited to see all you guys. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I've got my warm little cup of tea because it is actually really chilly. Oh, it's so pretty. There's a big flock of birds that just flew by. That was awesome. It's getting pretty chilly outside. Some of you have been that I follow on Twitter, some of you guys have been tweeting pictures of snow already. I cannot believe that. There's already snow in some places in the United States. We haven't had snow here. It's just raining today. Really pretty though. Nice autumn weather. You guys should see a little bit of that on the expedition videos that come out every Sunday afternoon too. So that's so much fun getting to share all that stuff with you guys. I love that I've finally been able to bring back Expedition Sunday and Specimen Saturday, and I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, man, I kind of want to revive the vlog channel because I have all these little clips that don't quite make it in of squirrels sassing me out. I'm standing under the tree and the squirrel's 4 feet away and it's just sassing me out, and it's really cute. I don't want to share those kinds of things, or more of my birds who are looking really pathetic because they're molting right now. They look really bad because they just have feathers missing in random places and they look kind of sleepy. That's just the molting season, so it is upon them. They're getting lots of extra food and treats. But anyway, back on track. Beautiful, beautiful weather for autumn. It's really gorgeous. Other than the fact the sun sets so early, it really is one of my favorite seasons, and I'm sharing quite a bit of it with you guys on the expeditions and the Specimen Saturdays, so I'm really happy about that. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And let's see, what else? Oh, I redid something for you guys. So last week it was really cool because I had a lot of comments I didn't know you played Sims too. I didn't know you had Sims playlist, and I do. I have a lot of Sims content, and a lot of people were like, wow, I didn't know you had more Zoo Tycoon than what you're currently making. Yeah, we have hundreds of Zoo Tycoon 2 videos, so I realized it's really hard because most people don't click on the playlist on creators and scroll down to see what their stuff is. So what I've done is I have redone the entire main page of the channel now, so hopefully, let me know if it looks bad. Let me know if it's easier for you guys to navigate now. It no longer shows off individual playlists. There's one featured playlist, which right now is Twinbark Town, and we'll talk about Twinbark Town in just a minute. And then down the rest of the screen, I rearranged everything so they're in groups of what it's about now. So it's here are all the animals and wildlife games. Here are all the Zoo Tycoon 2 games, the playlist in a group, so you can see all the playlists. Here's all the Sims stuff. Here's all the Minecraft related stuff. Here's the grab bag of random games from the app games like Disco Zoo or Fish Tycoon, or when we play Reyes. I really love playing Reyes. So there's all of those added in, and they're laid out, so hopefully it'll be easier because we have over 2,580 videos in the archives right now, and it's just going to grow. We did over 32 or 35 videos just this week alone. So it's been a pretty intense pace, and it's just because I have so many stories I want to tell you guys. There's so many adventures I want to go on, and it's really hard to just contain myself to just doing a couple videos a day. And I know that that means there's a lot of content, so I'm hoping rearranging it like that. I hope that helps you guys out, makes it a little easier to find what is in the history of what we've done, what kinds of things you might see, the themes of what we like to do in the future. Oh, look, a zebra just showed up on my screen. It's a little jail horse. Oh, that's so fun. So yeah, I'm really hoping having rearranged everything, it'll help you guys out. And then, let's see. Because yeah, there's over 2,000 videos, and a lot of them are pretty good in my opinion. Some of them are I've left up my first videos from Sims 2 just for the legacy of how things have changed, and it's really fun. It's so amazing to see how many of you guys go back and watch those old Sims 2 videos, back when I was still just using the laptop microphone and I didn't know how to edit anything, and Yeah, it's just, it cracks me up to see those old things and then come up to the new stuff. And speaking of new stuff, where is Twinbark Town? Twinbark Town is still a little bit overwhelming for me because I'm trying to transition from having built up the stories in the town a little bit to the point where we are going to shift gears and we're going to make it so you guys can start adopting the creatures of Twinbark Town. So I could say we have some cats for adoption and you guys can send in pictures of your cats or fan art of the cats, and that way you have an adoption, like you adopt the animal. But there's going to be don't do it yet. There's going to be really clear videos and rules about how we're going to do it. I'll explain how the animals are going to be showing up in Twinbark Town and how you adopt them, and how basically I want Twinbark Town to turn into something where it's the roleplay element, the storytelling element. We do animal rescues, we heal the animals up, we visit with the town, we watch the town grow, we watch the rescue center grow, we watch the animals get better, and it's going to be really fun that way. But it's also going to have segments in it where we have like the successful adoption stories, and it's going to be pictures of you guys with your animals, like not you like person, but like just the animals, probably much safer for everyone involved. So like, you know, a picture of your cat or your Great Dane or your turtle if there was a turtle for adoption, and then we can have that like come up and be like, it's a successful adoption story. This cat is now named Tiger. And Tiger's favorite thing to do is to chase the mouse toy in the house, and he is well loved by lots of family members, you know, something like that, because I want to give Twinbark Town a chance to be a medium that we can kind of share animal stories in a very unique way. And I think that would be a lot of fun. That's been my goal with Twinbark Town. And so the reason it hasn't come out yet is because I'm still trying to like figure out how I'm going to introduce that. I was trying to figure out how I was going to make it fair. And I think I've finally clicked enough things together that I know what I'm going to do. And you guys hopefully will see it later today. I'm not sure, but Twinbark Town should be out later today. And once I get over this hump of just trying to figure out how the adoption thing will work and how I want to incorporate it and how often and in what way, then I'll be able to just move forward, because I have a lot of like little story ideas already written down. And speaking of Minecraft and role-playing, Twinbark Town is not the only roleplay series I would like to dabble in, but they take so much work. Oh my gosh, it takes a lot of work, especially because I'm still new at the idea and the format and how to do it. But I'm starting to come up with more ideas, and I'm feeling more comfortable with like making Minecraft roleplay series. So I've got ideas not just for Twinbark Town, not just for like doing a light roleplay with the dinosaur series perhaps, but also maybe doing a few fantasy series that I'm going to keep secret because I'm really excited about them. A couple of them actually have pages of ideas written out, so I don't know how that'll go. We'll look into it, but just there's going to be a future to that on the channel. I just want you guys to know that. I'm not sure when, I'm not going to put dates on anything, but I just want you to know that I see that it's a really fun thing, and it's an awesome thing to be able to tell stories that way. And I love what I've seen of other people's work. I love seeing other people do that. Just like I love sim stories, I love like normal Let's Plays too, but it's a fun like burgeoning field that you can see more on YouTube lately. And I just want to be able to see if I can take these stories that I have in my heart and in my head and give them to you guys in this new way. So yeah, there's going to be more roleplay things coming up. And the thing is, when I talk about the channel, I think in terms of years now. It used to be where this was just like a cool hobby. It used to be where like, maybe we'll just see where things go from here. And now I feel comfortable enough to start thinking of the channel in terms of like long term. This is going to be around for a super long time, and I'm going to be around sharing these adventures with you guys for as long as I possibly can. And I can say that with like complete certainty and confidence now, and that's just like boom, my heart. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. So yeah, what I want you guys mostly to take away when I tell you that I am thinking about stories and Minecraft stories and things like that is that I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about where I want to work on my skills and where I want to be able to give you guys better stuff, better adventures, more information about the natural world, more opportunities to see real things in real life, more expeditions, more ability. Maybe I'll start being able to go and meet with actual researchers and zoo people and conservation groups soon and be able to give you like really intense, exclusive, themed content on what they do. And that would be really amazing too. So I'm super excited about that and just super excited about the future. So that's what I want to do to tell you guys when I talk about these things. It may not come out next week, next month, but it's I'm thinking long term, and I have this giant notebook. It's actually down here. There's this giant binder filled with multiple pages, multiple folders that's just coated in ideas that I hope to have for the future. And I always love hearing your guys' ideas and your guys' feedback, because that's what changes what's in this notebook and changes what we end up doing. So yeah, as usual, on that note, shout out in the comments down below if there is a certain series that you really love, that you want to see more of, that you're really excited for something specific to happen in a certain series, because sometimes like I'll get distracted. That sounds a little familiar, doesn't it, guys? Sometimes Seri will get distracted and she won't complete whatever she was thinking about doing, and then she'll forget about it. So don't be afraid to remind me. Seri, do you remember you were going to work on X, Y, or Z? Because I kind of forget sometimes, I know. So I have no problem being reminded about those things. Let's see, what else? I have a little list. It's a cheat sheet. Yeah, oh, the new games. So we're doing Wolf Quest 2.7, and that actually leads into an idea that I had that I hope you guys can just bear with me, hear this out for a second. So I'm thinking about maybe trying to do something where we do like events on the channel, where we might focus on one game and be like, it's Wolf Week, we're gonna have a Wolf Quest every day at a certain time, and maybe we'll have like a fun little community game thing that goes on as a result. Like maybe we could have some sort of naming contest for the pups, and you submit your name but also a fact about why you like wolves so much, and then we'll read off like if like the randomizer, because I usually use randomizers to try to make it like really fair. Then if the randomizer picks your name, I'll read off like the fact in your name and stuff like that. So events like that. So it could be Wolf Week, and then we focus on wolves for a week, and maybe we do it more like it's just focused on Wolf Quest, but maybe we also bring in like the wolves that we have in zoo crafting, and we check in on them, and we have a special episode checking in on them, or wolves in any other games that we have. Or things like when Get Together comes out, when Sims 4 Get Together comes out, what about doing like an event where it's like, okay, it's Get Together week, or like the next week we're gonna focus on Get Together. We're gonna have like an episode a day, and we'll have like the partying, and maybe Saturday we'll have like a Saturday long episode special where it would just be like maybe, I don't know, an hour-long special episode dedicated to Sims 4 and Get Together, where we just like have a big party, or we try to do a whole bunch of things that people suggest on Twitter. So I'm trying to think of cool event things that we could do like that aren't just themed around the holidays, because you know, holidays are always fun to do those kinds of event things. I had a lot of fun theming like our Minecraft episode when we went out and hunted for mobs on Halloween and decorated. That was really fun. So it's just, I'm thinking about trying to do more event things like that, and like putting a little tiny announcement video in the community news playlist, which is on the main page, so you can always see like important announcements I'll put in there. So I'm starting to think, what if I do like a little announcement video, and then we can just like have a special playlist where it's like, yeah, it's like this is what we're doing this week. It's gonna be, we're celebrating Wolf Week, we're celebrating like partying and get together. Or it could be like we pick an animal and we just focus on that animal in all of the different games that we have. Or we could do something random and fun. But I think that would be really cool and just a great way to kind of enhance our community, maybe spotlight certain creatures in really specific ways. So I thought that would be kind of fun, and I thought I'd bring it up with you guys, because it's something you can probably expect in the future. We're already doing Wolf Week right now for the release of 2.7 Wolf Quest, and maybe we could do like Jurassic Week in the future, and just some of the normal episodes would get shifted around so that mostly we would have like dinosaur focus or something cool. So there's a lot of different things like that I'm trying to think about doing, and even just to bring out our own personality. It doesn't have to be like things that are real holidays or real events. It could just be like, hey, you know what, we're really into like what's a good example? I don't know, cake. This week we're really into cake, so let's celebrate cake and just like focus on baking and like have a cute little baker in Sims 4, or cover the world in cake in Time Shot, you know, do different things like that. That would be pretty fun. So there's an idea among the many ideas, and there's a lot of stuff going on the channel as usual. And like I said, Twinbark Town's mostly been held up because like I hit a wall, and I'm like, how am I going to make the adoptions work? And trying to figure that out kind of threw me out of the loop. But I'm hoping once I get over this loop, this loop, get over the hump and like back in the loop, or however you want to say that, then I'll be able to start bringing Twinbark Town in much more often. So, well, I say much more often, but at least twice a week. So back to Saturday, Sunday, or maybe we'll have like a Wednesday special. But no promises on that, because we do put out a lot of content every week because we serve a huge, diverse audience. You guys all come for different reasons. You all come for different things. We don't really have any one series or any one thing, maybe other than zoo crafting, that kind of unites everybody on the channel. So that's why I have so many episodes of different things, because it's so fun to tell all these different stories and go on all these different adventures. And so I don't know how well I'm gonna do on upping Twinbark Town, but I just have a feeling that I'm almost over my like little writer's block of this, so I'm pretty excited. And I'm trying to think anything else. Oh, Sims 2 I definitely want to bring back at some point, hopefully soon. I've been saying that for 2 years, but I mean it. So I'm finally starting to get into a good groove with Sims 4, with Sims 3, and so I'm kind of hoping to work backwards a little bit and be like, okay, now I can get back into Sims 2. And I have a feeling I'm going to have to start fresh and do a new reboot of my Laudestia series, but I do want my Laudestia series to come back. And it is on the list. It is something I want to do. I've been looking at a lot of Sims 2 stories and Sims 2 Let's Plays and Sims 2 like Tumblrs and getting tons of inspiration and very excited. So I'm looking forward to that future. Ark is a hugely requested game, so I'm thinking about doing Ark in the future, but I'm not very into like violent games or fighting games. It's kind of like on the edge of my comfort zone doing Jurassic World and Jurassic Park Builder, because really other than fighting the dinos, like that's kind of the point of what you do in those games. And I managed to spin it okay for me, but so I'm looking into Ark. I'm still not sure. That might be something we do. I have a big giant special role play series that I probably won't be able to do in time that I had planned for December. That's not Twinbark Town. That's something completely different than anything else I've mentioned. But there's stuff happening. I think that's the basic gist of what I've been saying this entire time, is there's a lot on the plate, but it's really nice because I'm thinking super long term now. I'm thinking about not only our daily adventures, but just making sure you guys know reliably that there's not only going to be adventures and exploration, there's not only going to be storytelling that happens here and community building, but for as long as I can, there's going to be all of those things and very unique opportunities, very unique situations of being able to share as much information and beauty and insight into the natural world as I can gather up and give to you guys too. So yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. Oh, Star Stable, also highly requested. It's on the list. Animal Jam is on the list. As you can tell, we go all over the board. We go from games most people would consider kid games to more serious games. As long as they have anything to do with plants and animals and exploration and wildlife, Seri's probably going to be there. So there's that. A little bit rambly today. A lot of you guys tend to tell me that you like my rambly though, so I hope that's okay, you guys. I really hope that's okay. So yeah, those are the plans. There's just a lot down, and just a lot of I had to sit down and really work on organizing some thoughts, but that's where your guys' communication on these days is so essential, because it really helps me to realign and focus on what our community is really looking for, because it's a relationship. Our whole community, the whole channel is a relationship between myself and all of you, and you guys and each other. And so I can't just be like, yeah, we're doing X, Y, and Z, and you guys are following along, because that's not what this is. It's something a lot more special, and I really love that. So I hope you guys maybe had some ideas sparked up. I love hearing your ideas. They really, really do come to life very often in our series, and help me figure out where we're going. And I hope you guys are just looking forward to all the adventures. So I'm pretty excited, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.